Hello, my name is Krista and I'm your Hope Catalyst. Today I'm going to be sharing with you something that I use a lot and I believe that it's going to help you, have an amazing time, and that thing is gratitude. For as many of you that know it, my birthday is in a few days, and one of the things that I've learned to do is to be very thankful. But gratitude is much more than the action you take. It's actually that emotion that comes from a place of appreciation when you have things, that are happening to you, or people happening to you, as the case may be. One of the maybe not few people, but one of those people that really believe that this emotion called gratitude helps you to achieve much more, because there are, feel-good hormones that are released into your system, and in turn it helps you to be a better person. Life in itself is very difficult. The past few weeks and months for me has also been very difficult because I've lost a lot of very close people to me and loved ones, and so things have been kind of slow. But I've realized that it's possible for you to grieve and grieve your loss, and at the same time have things that you are grateful for. So a lot of people try to differentiate and say, in this period I'm grieving, and so because I'm grieving, I am unable to be thankful. But I am saying that it's possible for you to grieve your loss, because when you have people that you love and people that you care about die or exit, or you have to let go of a relationship, or you lose one thing or the other, you're pained. And that pain actually puts you in a place where you start to grieve. However, in the midst of grieving, you also have amazing things happening to you, and so you can be a grateful person at the same time. I'll tell you some of the things that I do that helps me to remain grateful. I'm not saying that there are days when, I feel unthankful or, unhappy because things are not going the way they should, but I'm beginning to learn how to be consistently grateful, because it releases these hormones, like I told you, the feel-good hormones that just helps you to continually be thankful. And the first thing that I do is I keep a gratitude jar. Initially when I started, it was a physical jar, that I just put my writings in, and I pick them out from time to time and read them when I feel that nothing good is happening around me. But very recently I changed it to a daily gratitude journal, and I call it a gratitude journal because things sometimes, like I said, happen and you're unhappy. So what I try to do is reflect on my day and ask myself, what is it that I'm grateful for today? And sometimes it feels like there's nothing, but then I tell myself that at least being alive and waking up is a reason to be grateful. But once I start thinking and looking at it very deeply, what I realize that happens is I just start seeing, noting a lot more things that happened during my day that I'm grateful for. And I just deliberately write those things that I'm grateful for in that journal. I try to do it on a daily basis. Recently, I came across an app that I also used to track my gratitude, because I ask myself, have I been grateful today? Have I actually, done that journaling of being grateful? And that helps me to keep myself in a regular mood of being grateful. The second thing that I do really is I do not just journal my being grateful. I let other people know what I am grateful for. So I kind of be accountable to people. So I share with people what it is that I am grateful for that day. I try to let one or two other people know that I am grateful for something. I think that helps me also to just really remind myself of that fact that it's important to be grateful. The third thing that I do is on those days when I really feel that there's nothing to be grateful for, what I then do is go into my jar or go to that journal and remind myself of the things that have happened in time past that I am grateful for. And I think in that remembrance, it just really wells up a lot of things, and you're reminded of the fact that there's so much to be grateful for. I'm a Christian, and there's one hymn that I like so much. It talks about counting your blessings, naming them one by one. It will surprise you what God has done for you. So pretty much the act of, either journaling or writing it on a piece of paper and putting it in a jar or speaking it out, whatever it is, helps you to be reminded of the fact of the things that are actually working or happening for you in your life. And in, restating it and reading it out to myself again, I see how blessed I am and how there's so much that is happening that I can be thankful for. And then finally, I don't keep my gratitude just to the things that happen to me. I try to spread it across. So when I think of my children, I think of my husband, I think of my friends, I think of my job, I think of you amazing followers of mine that take your time to listen to my videos or watch them. It helps me to remain grateful, because I am not just only thinking of myself, but I'm also thinking of all the blessed people that are around me and trying to get you into a part of my life, and it gives me more reasons to be thankful. Remember that I said it's not like everything that happens to you will be things that you should be thankful for. But if you dig deeper and try to check, you will realize that there is so much that you can be thankful for. Do you want to join me and join other people over the next few days that we have till the end of the year to just be grateful and be thankful? You can also do like a gratitude challenge where you tell yourself, over the next 80 days thereabouts to the end of the year, I'm just going to be consistent with being thankful, and I'm going to write down one thing that I am grateful for. That means you will have over 80 things that you're going to be grateful for before the end of the year. And before you know it, it becomes that habit that you've grown. And once you grow that habit, you continue to have the feel-good hormones coming into you. And then it helps you to continually be thankful. It doesn't mean that bad things will never happen to you. It doesn't mean that things that will upset you or make you unhappy will never happen. But what I am definitely sure of is that you will have a lot of feel-good hormones that helps more good things to happen to you, but it will also help you to be in a good state of mind and a good healthy mind space for you. And then finally, remembering that it's possible for grief and gratitude to coexist together. So you can grieve your loss, and while that is very okay, in the midst of it, you can have reasons to be grateful. I hope that this has helped you. I hope that you're going to join me and a lot of other people in just being grateful for the next few days, weeks before the end of 2021. But more importantly, to continue to be grateful, get yourself a journal. And a journal, it doesn't have to be like something fancy or something. It can just be any notepad. In getting that journal, just write down the things that you're grateful for. And whenever you feel like there's nothing to be grateful for, pick it up and read it to yourself and remind yourself that there's always a reason to be thankful. Have a lovely, lovely day. I would like to read from you and share your thoughts also on what you think gratitude is about and what you would want us to learn. So make sure that you drop your comments in the chat board, and then we can keep talking. Make sure that you also subscribe and turn on your notification button so you don't miss anything at all. Have a lovely evening.